quick phone call at first.
It was a pretty fun game. Again, close game. We struggled with, they were switching every pick and roll. We got stagnant. We didn't get good shots. Early on, we got a lot of good threes. I think we were preaching a lot of shot selection. I think the guys did a great job. And then when Nimi went down, it was hard for us to figure it out, with the different lineups. But at the end, I think the guys, again, effort impressive, finding the right shots. And then Keegan showed up and he closed the game. So really, really fun game. Another G League style game. And it was great.
5 games in 9 days. I don't know if the fatigue factor was kicking in at all. Do you feel like they fought through?
Yeah, I don't think so. It's sometimes the adversity is the other team's physicality. Like, they brought the physicality in the third and fourth, and then we handled it and we finished with stops at the end. So I think we responded well as a group. And the guys it was a group that had never played quote unquote together. They figured it out. Frankie put everybody in the right spot. We got stops, and Keegan again. All those shots were pretty impressive.
These first 2 games kind of seems like slow starts for Keegan before he eventually gets going. What are you seeing from him with that?
He doesn't fight the fight, which is really good and very impressive to see at his age. Finds the way in an efficient way. Like yesterday, I thought somebody said that he was not efficient at almost 50%, but I completely disagree. He's a very efficient player on everything he does. I think today he didn't start rebounding very well. And yeah, he didn't rebound very well, but everything else he makes a simple play. If he has to pass the ball, he can do that. It's not a guy that's going to hold it and just not pass it. So he does that for us, and then it benefits everybody.
Jordy, he looked like he was taking it to the hole a little bit more aggressively in the second quarter. Do you kind of let him pick and choose where he goes, or do you think there's a good balance between what he does from the perimeter taking inside?
These guys are the best players in the world, and you got to let players play. And he's going to show me what he can do. I thought that it was really cool to see that after he made a 3, they were pressuring up, and as I said, they were very physical with us. And then he was like, okay, I'm not going to fight the fight, I'm going to take it against you, your physicality, and I'm going to drive you. And, he got to the rim, got an and-1, then Frankie gave him another backdoor. They have great connection with that. Keon, again, was outstanding. And Jared defensively is a big body NBA that can pretty much hit a guard 1 through 5. So I was very happy closing the game defensively and how we executed.
What do you know about Mimi's injury? How much concern is there? And can you talk a little bit just about kind of his growth and the steps he's taken to kind of establish himself with the future in Sacramento?
We're optimistic with the quote-unquote injury. He will be reevaluated. What he's done so far has been great. His growth, the minutes that he's played here. I said it yesterday, he's a big part of our club and our culture. He's very young. You can tell that the more basketball he plays, the better he is. You don't see players that big that can move their feet, and he's that impactful. And he's just willing to learn every day and compete, and he's got it in him. And that fits what Coach Brown wants to do here with the culture of players that are going to work for their teammates, be unselfish, and get better.
How big is it after...
When you talk about the energy that your center brought, number 88 brought to the floor tonight?
Number 88?
Queta.
Okay. I don't know the numbers yet, but I'll learn the numbers.
I don't want to mispronounce his name, so...
Yeah. Neemias' energy has been great. He has to be better at being vertical at the rim with both hands, because he goes with one, then he gets called a lot of fouls. And with his arms going down a little bit, sometimes chasing the block. And in the NBA, you just got to be there, be big, and live with the result. But everything he's done, even offensively, is impact rolling, getting his teammates open, and that way he's unselfish. His energy, his size, how he moves, that just helps us. So having another NBA player on the court, it's always good. Yeah.
How big is it to get a win, especially after yesterday's double overtime heartbreaker, to just get on the right side of the ledger?
It's really hard to explain until you experience it. We can tell all these guys, hey, back to back, we went to a double overtime. It's going to be tough. The energy, we have to build our own energy. This gym is different. So we try to prepare our guys, but the reality is they did it we started very well. We found adversity. We fought through it, and we finished the game and we won, which we're happy. But what matters for us with our club is the process and how we play, and the way we're competing is who we want to be.
Keon's gotten a lot of threes up these last couple of games. I'm just curious, is there possibly a conversation that was had there about him getting them up?
Yeah, we're telling him that every time he's open to shoot it, and that every time he touches it, he's open. So the conversation is, this is Summer League is a big part of his development, and I think he's been on point with it. Even though we're asking him to be aggressive, he's still making the right play, which even, it's like, it means a lot because he's not being selfish at all. So his efficiency and his shot making, it's just, we're very, very happy with it.
Thank you, guys.
Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, everybody.
For showing up.
Thank you.